king, I am not a god, I am Hunkpain!
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, I will show you how to revive your Tenet Arca Plasmor and build it for level 9999 enemies steel path in Warframe. First, let me show you what it's capable of. Welcome back, Tano. I hope you enjoyed the speedrun. Now, before I show you the build, you need to know a method I use always when I'm building a Warframe or a weapon, a method called DVS. D stands for damage, how we'll be dealing damage. V stands for viral, how we will proc viral for 10 stacks, making enemies vulnerable to more damage in their HP by 325%, that's no joke. And S stands for stripping armor from enemies, means lower armor, lower damage reduction, we deal more damage. And now let's talk about the Tenet Arca Plasmor characteristics. This weapon deals a radiation damage. Shots have a guaranteed impact proc to enemies up to 29 meters, and distance is affected by projectile speed. Killed enemies will have their corpus vaporized. Good full stealth gameplay if enemies are silenced due to nobody being left behind. And enemies defeated with this weapon disintegrate quickly, making it suited alongside with Necros using this crate. It comes with two polarities and low zoom, making it covering wide shots while aiming easier. Now, when it comes to progenitors from the Tenet, you can go either impact, heat, cold, electricity, toxin, magnetic, or radiation. The radiation already covered by the weapon itself, so I believe you left here with some of the choices. You can go heat, or electricity, or toxin, or magnetic. I don't really advise cold, but you can, of course. I believe always in variety of choices, so I would go either for electricity or magnetic, and for this video I choose my Tenet Arca Plasmor to go with electricity, and the bonuses can be from 25% to 60%. Now that depends on your luck and how many times you want to take Tenet Arca Plasmor to infuse it with your main one. Now, the advantage of this weapon is the projectiles have a thickness of 3 meters, initiate infinite body punch through, makes it really amazing, and shots ricochet on surface instead of disappearing, and normal attacks, very high total damage and high statue chance. Remember this, high total damage and high statue chance. Let's go. And let's not forget that the Tenet Arca Plasmor got affected as well by the ammo changes. In the title of We Understand the Power of Fantasy of these weapons, it's very popular for some, so our first approach was to keep them powerful but limit how often they can be used, but making changes to ammo pickups, so ammo overrides hurts this weapon in a way. And what do you know, Hunkpain is here to revive the weapon. And remember, not all of you are subscribed watching my channel. Now let's go. Starting with semi-shotgun cannonade, only compatible with semi-auto trigger, fire rate cannot be modified, plus 240% damage and plus 1.5 punch through. Galvanized savvy for 80% statue chance and on kill 40% direct damage per statue type, affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. And check this out. Galvanized Savvy is multiplicative to base damage source on direct hit. This is known bugs. Let's hope the E doesn't fix this after I release this video. If so, I will update the build again for level cap with a different way. Primed Cleanse Orikeen, multiplicative damage against faction. You want to switch this one, depends on the faction that you're fighting. Orikeen, Corpus, Grineer, Infested. Shotgun Elementalist is a multiplicative 90% statue damage and plus 60% magazine capacity helps the weapon nerf. Now, which elements affected and which dotting? Slash, heat, electricity, toxin, blast, and gas. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Blaze for damage and heat. Galvanized hair for multi-shot and on kill 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. Toxic barrage for toxin and statue chance. Hunter munition 30% chance to apply slash on critical. Now we got 22% critical chance, so we will crit. Okay. Galvanized acceleration for projectile speed and so on. The primary deadhead is optional between the primary deadhead or the shotgun vendetta for multi-shot and reload speed. That's totally up to you, but I prefer primary deadhead since this weapon have a very low headshot multiplier, and with this I can fix it. Precision headshot kill 120%, stacks to 3 times, that's 360% more damage, and plus 30% headshot multiplier and minus 50% weapon recoil. Now back to the story. Our weapon progenitor is electricity, and then running blaze and toxin together we will have gas. So we got electricity, we got gas, and we got slash from hunter munition. Easy as that. So these are 3 elements already multiplicative statue damage from shotgun elementalist, and then with multiplicative against faction, and with enough damage we're broken in right here, like a total of 18,000, and enough statue chance with galvanized savvy, this weapon become a killer. And now let's talk about Riven replacements. Okay, now if you have a Riven CCCD damage negative zoom or CCCD multi-shot negative zoom, this build you will not apply it here, you will apply it on this build against semi-shotgun cannonade. Okay, simple as that. Now if you, or you can apply it instead of primed cleanse hurricane, choose one of them. Okay, now if you have a Riven with, for example, multi-shot, fire rate, toxin, you place it instead of toxic barrage. If your Riven has a fire rate, multi-shot, heat, you replace it instead of blaze. If your Riven has, for example, fire rate, multi-shot, and damage to corpus or hurricane or whatever, you replace it instead of the primed cleanse of hurricane. If your Riven has damage, multi-shot, fire rate, you replace it instead of the primed cleanse hurricane or the semi shotgun cannonade, depends on the grades of your Riven. Now if in the future you're watching this video and DE decide to galvanize savvy to be out, so any Riven you have, you will replace it instead of galvanized savvy. Hope that helps. And now for the Archon shards, I'm using 2 emerald Archon shards for corrosive to align with the Tempest Barrage Hydro subsumable ability to proc corrosive, and then 14 stacks to armor strip, and then procs me viral for the 10 stacks, 325% damage to their enemy's HP. Now you still can use 2 emerald Archon shards for your Tenet Arca Plasmor by just removing a blaze, and there you go, you got corrosive in there and you're pretty much ready. Okay, so depends on what you really want, Tenno. Now when it comes to the Warframe, we're gonna go with shotgun amp in the aura. You can of course go with the hoster amp right here, but you're gonna be swapping, and vigorous swap if you're gonna be swapping as well, and then arcane rage in here on headshot, 15% chance for 180% damage to primary weapons for 24 seconds, and viral tempest is the augment for tempest barrage, and you're pretty much ready. Now there is a lot of ways to proc viral, and there is a lot of ways to armor strip enemies, so I will leave you this sheet right here so you can maneuver around that, and I will show you a couple in a second. Now I will not use my companion for the showcase, so I don't compromise the damage because companions are really powerful after the rework and even before the rework. Now let's go. Now of course you need to wait for a second since this is a galvanized build, so we get the galvanized going in, but you can see in there as much enemies are grouped. Okay, you're probably thinking already about the Nautilus cordon. As you can see now we're going in the galvanized and the damage already got increased. As you can see with the 22% we still have crits here and there for our hunter munition. Alright, here we go, check this out. Boom, boom, boom. As you can see, gas check, electricity check, and enemies are dying. Now what if we apply a full DVS? That's more status on the enemy, okay, and armor strip, and 325% damage on their HP. Look at that. Boom. 1,100,000. Boom. So don't listen to anybody that tells you that you don't really need to strip enemies. You actually turns from shooting them to one-shotting them. Let's do it one more time. There we go. Armor stripping these guys. And then check this out. Dead. Boom. 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 Easy as this. And guys, even if you're not going to build the Tenet Arca Plasmor, it doesn't matter. What matters is you learned something today. So what if we bring our companion, Nautilus Prime right here, and this is the build for the companion. I will remove Assault Move to reduce the damage output, Cordon to pull in enemies. So you get it now, right? Because we're going gas, we're pulling in enemies, it creates that cloud, tick, 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 tick on everybody. Manifold, duplex, and on. Reinforced and that one. Verglass, here you go. Verglass will proc for us viral and heat, but it doesn't matter. All we need is heat. And then we're going to be using, for example, let's say, Unairo to armor strip. Okay, so, yeah. And the viral you can bring it just from Nourish if you want to. There is no problem with that, so I will not use Tempest Barrage now. And then I will just use something for the clowns to spawn. There you go, to prime enemies for me. And then I'll just armor strip this guy. And look at this. Mamma mia. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? So yeah. In Papa Hank videos, you always learn something. Now let's assume you want to build this weapon around CC, the second build right here. Sumi, Savvy, Corpus, Shotgun, Shotgun Elementalist, Hunter Munition, Critical Declaration, Galvanized Hell, Primal Ravage, and Deadhead, same thing, everything, alright. And we're going with Electricity and Radiation, and let's check this out. We're applying the same methods, alright? So just summoning these enemies, armor stripping them, and let's go, shkaboom. There you go. As you can already see, the weapon is in a way a bit weaker than what we got with gas, but still, you got your crits, and you are a happy Tano. Now, if you have a Riven for this guy with critical chance, then that's a different game right there. Check this out. Boom. 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 Easy as that. Now, since the weapon doesn't have slash, and slash is really powerful, and we are using the Shotgun Elementalist, I put it in there. Now, if I'm not going to be using Shotgun Elementalist, I will remove Hunter Munition, and I will equip Vigilante Armament for more multi-shot. And even if you don't want to slash those enemies, you can equip Vigilante Armament, and you can remove Shotgun Elementalist for something else. And then you remove the Semi-Shotgun, and you equip the, for example, the Primal Point Blank, okay? Instead in here, like so. You put this one in here, you remove Shotgun Elementalist from here, and then what you can do is just put Toxin in there, right about here, and you got your Corrosive, and now you can armor strip enemies and crit and do all the things that you really want. And for that, let's equip the tempo on our Warframe. I know this is taking a bit long, guys, but this is something you may learn. Okay. There we go. Now I'm not gonna use Tempest Barrage since I have Corrosive in there already. As you can see, I'm doing orange crits already. Waiting for my companion. Let me summon some clowns. Since my companion cannot attack for the viral stacks. And here we go. Boom. And this is a second build. And this build is as powerful as is. As you can see, I kept it for the end for you guys. For the ones that stick around, not copy paste and run like they have a bus to catch. Without trying to learn anything. There you go. Now this is a Corrosive. The companion is broken viral for you. Go. So this is like the third build, I believe. So yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Easy as that. Now you would say, oh Hank, how this weapon performing with mag? Let me show you. Now we're gonna be using mag and the gas build. Okay. And now let's check how mag actually performs, and worry not, mag build for level cap will be coming soon. So let's check this out. Mamma mia. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Unbelievable. Alright, let's switch to the crit build now. Let's go. I know you guys love crits. Oh yeah. There we go. Boom. Easy as that. Check this out. Oh, they're in, right? Boom. Boom. Mamma mia. Now, since the weapon have infinite ricochet, infinite punch through, infinite body punch through to be precise. Okay, and inside this bubble of mag, mamma mia. We are not joking, boys. We are not joking at all. Look at this. Crazy stuff. Now, if you pair this with the gas build, for example, in a narrow corridor, for example, and the gas clouds will be there all the time, dipping in multiplicative damage against faction and all that, it's gonna get super crazy. As you can see, guys, the clouds in there, you see that the green clouds are just about there, and you just keep killing. Now these enemies aren't enough, but as you can see, it's really deadly and powerful. But as I said, mag build for level cap will be coming soon, so I wanted to prepare the Tenet Arca Plasmor first for level cap, and then I take Tenet Arca Plasmor with mag for level cap. Powerful shit. And by this, ladies and gentlemen, we reached the end of our video. First thing first, I want to say special thanks to everybody supporting this community with anything, with liking or subscribing or commenting or anything. I want to say special thanks to the undisputed donated free hate for supporting me all the way. Big love to you, brother, and much appreciated, Top G. Now, special VIPs, special thanks to Rek, Kai, Illusion, or Freer, Hall of Donators, again the Top G free hate, Kali, Rek, or Freer, Victor, Mr. V, Mika Wes, and Milan, and Ilion, Too Fine, and Noob Master, and all the community members. Big love to you all. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. Join our Discord, link in the description if you want to be part of my community. And big love to you all. And let me know in the comments below what you think about this builds. Okay? And I'll see you guys next time.